Please help support the channel by visiting our Amazon store, affiliate link below. Hey, what's going on everyone? My name is Matt Jarbo, this is $3 Theater, and okay, as you guys may have followed on my main channel, I covered the Ghostbusters 2016 scandal very closely, going as far as to joke that I probably made a greater profit off of that movie than Sony did. But what I learned from going to Comic-Con 2017's Ghostbuster panel is that they are in fact working on a multitude of angles for where to take the story next. We know there's an animated film. We know that there's another live action movie that's coming. We know that Ghostbusters, the video game, is no longer considered the third film, so it's no longer considered canon, even though that particular news hasn't necessarily gone wide yet. And I should probably do a full video on that, but that did happen. Ivan Reitman said it himself. And we know that Ghost Corps wants to take the property in a multitude of different directions. Well, one of the cool things that happened this year is that Stranger Things 2 used a lot of Ghostbusters, at least the iconic, the iconography of the iconic suits, right? Their jumpsuits as part of the show, as part of the series. It takes place in the fall, Halloween time of 1984, the same year Ghostbusters came out. And to get ready for the show, in order to get the okay from Ivan Reitman and Dan Aykroyd to use the costumes, they had to go and talk with them. They had to go and get their approval. And then at a crossover event the other day, basically promoting Stranger Things and Ghostbusters shoe, okay? That's coming out. People were asking Dan Aykroyd, hey, what do you think is a possibility of bringing a Ghostbusters television show to Netflix? Now, you got to remember that Dan Aykroyd has for many years now pitched the idea of a Ghostbusters cinematic universe. He wants there to be more Ghostbusters. He wants to keep telling these stories. Well, this is what he said. Yes, absolutely, sure. Sure, I can see several possibilities there, Take a cue from these guys in Stranger Things and maybe have the Ghostbusters in high school or something. Now, here's the thing with that, is that's not, again, nothing he's never said before. He's definitely made those kind of comments when discussing the idea of the original Ghostbusters expanded universe, so to speak. You could call it cinematic, you could call it expanded, so on and so forth. But here's why this idea is actually pretty cool. For one, Sony Television makes a lot of TV shows. A lot of TV shows you watch. Atypical, for example, is a Sony Television show. That is on Netflix, and that is a very well done show, and it's one that I quite recommend, actually. And so you figure they already have deals with Netflix. A lot of their shows are already on Netflix. So why not take the idea of a Ghostbusters television show to Netflix? They're going to be spending approximately $8 billion in 2018 to make 80 original films, never mind the TV shows that they're going to be putting on there, because that right now tends to be more of their bread and butter than the movie side of things. They're going to be pushing the movie side of things in order to try to get accolades and awards and stuff, hence why they've spent so much money on the movie Bright that's coming out this Christmas, starring Will Smith and Joel Edgerton, written by Max Landis. It looks fantastic. And so what I'm thinking is it's entirely possible that Netflix could look at this and go, a Ghostbusters TV show? Let's find a way to make it work. Ghost Corps needs to have a win following the absolute disaster that was Ghostbusters 2016. Taking it from a franchise, dropping it into a television series, a serialized show that is with what Netflix tends to do, which is give creators the ability to create and the ability to experiment, and that usually produces better results. Whereas the 2016 Ghostbusters was completely a swing and a miss. And if we were able to be given that with the creators going in there and having the full run of it and being able to tell the stories they want to tell, that could be the best possible way to push the franchise forward. And that's something I'm totally on board with. So yeah, Dan Aykroyd, bring in Ivan Reitman, go talk to Netflix, get this thing going, because that, I do believe, is the future of Ghostbusters. But what do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments below. My name is, of course, Matt Jarbo. This is $3 Theater. If you haven't already, thumbs up the video, subscribe to the channel, and check back often for more movie news, TV reviews, movie reviews, all those sort of things. For me, I'll talk to you guys later. Have yourself a great day. Peace out.